Hello, everyone. Hello, guys. I just wanted to personally congratulate you guys with the Father's Day, with this beautiful Father's Day when we acknowledge our dads, our men in our life, anybody who is a role model. I really believe that Father's Day, just like Mother's Day, is not only about the biological parents, it's about people who are impactful, who work hard, who are dedicated to their loved ones. And very often these people don't even have children of their own, but they are doing things for other children. They are encouraging, they are mentors, to other kids. So it doesn't really matter if you are doing, if you maybe don't have any of your blood children, but you have, you're a great role model for somebody. I think that is truly wonderful. So, and let's see what else. I hope that everybody is having a good day. And today, also a great day to think about, maybe, if you aren't a father yet, but you are considering to become one. Maybe you are considering that you would marry a lady who has a child. Maybe you would marry a woman that already have a child, and he can become, your child, and you can become a father. Some of my subscribers share things with me, and I know that some of them actually looking forward not only to have a new woman in their life, but they also looking forward to have more people to love, and very often is a child. And just so you guys to know, for us, our child is a part of us. It's just a part of us. It's a package deal. And when you are in a right relationship, you actually very blessed when you meet a woman with a child, because you instantly get in a family. You instantly get in more purpose in your life. You instantly get in more people to love. It doesn't work for absolutely everybody, but for many people it's a great experience, because sometimes we come to a point in life when we want to give back, when we have the wisdom and the knowledge and we want to give it to somebody. I know a lot of men who are maybe mentors or coaches in school, and they have been many kids, because they spend so much time with other children, and they basically are the role models and the fathers, and they encourage other kids. They lead by example. So I really felt like I want to do this video today to encourage and acknowledge all the hardworking men and their support to people. And yeah, well, happy Father's Day, Dave Roberts. I don't know if you're a father, happy Father's Day. Or if you are a great role model to somebody also. And happy Father's Day, Dave, again. We already talked about happy Father's Day to you as well. I hope that you will have a good day today. And just, one of at these days, it's great to think about most important things. The fun moments with your kids, the great things you've done. It's interesting, we struggle with kids sometimes when they're little, and then they grow up so fast. Even I understand it, because my son is currently, he is, let's see, he's 8.5 years old. So basically, he's halfway there. He's halfway to be a grown up, and it's kind of ridiculous, because he was just born yesterday. So yeah, we have to enjoy and soak it up. And what I just want to share with you guys, something I'm learning, and I'm kind of applying for myself. It really doesn't matter what we tell our sons, or daughters, what we talk to them. What's important is what kind of lifestyle we are leading. because words don't teach, but examples and experiences do. And I just want to say that uh, I realize some of mistakes that I'm doing, as a parent. Sometimes I'm trying to convince my son in something when I have to just jump in and show an example. I realize that it's really important for me to have less theory with an 8-year-old and more action. And I think um, that is the key. And also, you can't ask your children for something you aren't doing. So, yeah. But anyways, guys, it looks like everybody's out enjoying the outside today, enjoying time with family. I'm actually happy that I don't have too many people on my life today. On my live Facebook, it means that guys are out doing something, enjoying, and I'm actually going to spend some nice time in a couple minutes and get in my car. But I just want to tell you guys, it's a happy Father's Day to all current fathers, to all uncles, brothers, all role models, all coaches, grandpas, mentors, and also, as I said earlier, for all the fathers to be. If you're considering to become a father, regardless of your age or your background, your history, if you feel that you can lead and you can change life of somebody, you can do it. Hey, Yulia, привет! I have a beautiful friend from Ukraine joining. So, we are talking about Father's Day. So, I want to share a little bit of a story, or it's kind of like a little bit a wisdom story, and it sounds like this. So, 50 years from now, it won't matter what vehicle we had, what house we lived in, what brands we wore, but what will matter if we were important in the life of a child. Meaning, if we invest to raise good people, good children with good values, we show them love, we show them how to not compromise on their happiness, how to deal with life challenges. If we encourage our kids to be strong and powerful and loved and confident, in 50 years from now this world could be a better place. And right now it's a major problem with the disconnect. And so I want to wish everybody to spend more time, more meaningful time, more quality time with your loved ones. I think it's something that you can never go wrong with, is being loving and kind to your children, and not only your children. Sometimes we talk about we want to make a difference, and like we give motivational speeches. But I was just thinking the other day, one of the best things you can do in life also is to adopt a child. This way you will be sure by the end of your life, when you're on a deathbed, that you actually very important, that you did make a difference, you did give love to somebody who needed it when they needed, when they are children. And because of you being wonderful to the child and raising them, the world possibly could be a better place, because that child would give it back, he would pay it forward. Seriously, I will share some thing about me that I never really shared before. And that thing is, I think I was about 6 years old when I've decided that I want to adopt a child. It's just really crazy. But I felt that I want to adopt a child. I think it was connected that I felt that it's unfair that some kids have good family and some don't. We had some issues in our family, but I felt that it would be so great to adopt a child. And I'm thinking, it's very possible that I will do that, later on in life, because, this way, all my motivational speeches will have an actual, not proof, but will have an an actual how to say this, execution. Of course I have my son and I'm trying to do everything I can, but I was just thinking, you know, we can talk all day long, but when we are a great example to our kids, when we are you know, when we are leading them by example, that is where we're doing our best. That is where we you know, it's really meaningful. That's what makes our life meaningful, when we are truly involved with them. Hi Michael, well, happy Father's Day to you. Michael have 5 kids. Maybe more, I don't know. Happy Father's Day, Michael. I know you're doing a remarkable job. I don't know very many dads who got 5 kids. I know that some of you kids are a little bit older, so they help out now, but still, it's a lot of responsibility, but it is a blessing. You know, your kids are your team, you know? Your kids are your rock, and the bigger they become, the more support you will have. So, happy Father's Day to you, of course. I hope it's a great day. What are they doing for you? Are they like making some meals, Michael? I don't know if you're able to write, but I'm just curious, like how your kids, like what they do for you on the Father's Day. Hi Jesus, how you doing? Happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to you too. I hope you'll be able to see your child and spend some time. Yeah, you know, I think that every time, like today, I'm thinking about I need to spend more time with my parents. I'm finally going to see my parents after quite a long break. There was a lot going on here. I wasn't able to see my parents for a while, but I'm going to see my dad in a couple of weeks. So that's gonna be incredible. Yeah, and my mom and stuff, and I realized I need to give more to my parents, because you know, we can't take time for granted with our parents. Michael, they made breakfast for you. Well, I hope it was a big man cave breakfast. You should take a selfie of breakfast and post it. Okay. Well, that's really good. I'm glad you're planning a trip, Jesus. Yeah. I'm gonna be in Michigan and Olson away. I mean, in August I won't come back. We have now trip to Ukraine, so we're gonna be out for almost 2 months, month and a half. So I can't wait for that. Hi Patrick, nice to see you. So guys, I just want to hop in and say and acknowledge all from my followers, all the fathers, all the great role models, all the fathers to be, just simply all the good men. I really think that Father's Day is a celebration of a positive, strong, encouraging, kind men, because regardless where you are biological father or not, if you impacting other boys, you know, men or girls, you know, if you are a great example, and if you're doing those things, you know, behind the scenes, you know what's interesting, guys, we are all role models. We don't even know sometimes, but people are looking up to us. You might have even no idea that maybe a neighbor kid, or you know, maybe you teach, or maybe you just have friends. Very often we are role model, and years after we learn that we actually were a role model for somebody. So let's make that model great. It doesn't depend on age and gender or anything like that. It really depends on just being the best person in life. And you know, the more I mature, I understand that the most important thing is to actually do those things, to be example, like not to ask your child do this, do that, but be that yourself. Because, like, for example, in Ukrainian culture, sometimes it's a little bit critical, because you demand something from your child that you've never done yourself. So I might have a little bit of that on my trip. But it's okay. So it's a beautiful sunny day here in Michigan even. So which is kind of nice. So guys, thank you so much for joining. I will hope that you have most beautiful day inside out today. Let's think today how we can be a better parents, and what can we do better for those people who are looking up to us. I do ask my son sometimes, like, about our, oh guys, I'm gonna tell you this. So I ask my son questions about our relationship, and I ask him, like, maybe, like, what would you like to do? Would you like to improve something? And we have this game when we say, like, 5 things we like about each other. So I went ahead and told him my 5 things I love about him. And then, so I'm like, he's like, Mom, I know it was his time to do the 5 things, to say, like, 5 good things about me, like 5 good things that he adores. And he was like, Mom, I don't have that many. I just lost it. I was laughing. I couldn't stop laughing. Like, he couldn't say, like, 1 good things. I mean, he said he doesn't have that many. Like, 5 good things about you? He's like, I'm not sure I can do that. I was just cracking up. I was laughing to death. So he was thinking about and thinking about and thinking about. And then he said, well, you are a strict parent, Mom. I don't know if that's a good thing. But he did told me that I'm exciting. So one thing he did find, and I thought it was hilarious. I was just laughing. He said, Mom, maybe I'm not too happy with some things, but he said, you are an exciting woman. What he meant by exciting woman, he meant that I'm eager to do things with him and explore and take him places. So, and things he isn't happy about are that I am pretty strict, especially compared with American parent, but I have a strategy. I want him to be strong, independent, not a mommy boy, responsible, and I want him, I don't want him to be the nice quote-unquote guy. I want him to be an integrated man, a man in charge. So I give him a lot of love, but I don't do babying, and sometimes he gets frustrated with me, but he is growing into a strong, self-assured man. So I just feel that often we are messing it up for our kids because we're trying to baby them. They don't need it. They want to explore and be themselves. They want to be themselves. So yeah. But it's just funny, when your child cannot say several good things about you. He's like, no, that's too many. What I love about my son, he just tells how things are. Like, I just love it about him. He just say how things are. He doesn't try to please me. He doesn't try to sugarcoat. And I love it about him. By the way, guys, I would like to encourage every one of you to read the book No More Mr. Nice Guy. We are reading the book in our VIP club, and we're gonna have a discussion on Wednesday. But let me tell you, this book is absolutely brilliant. It's a brilliant book. It has incredible insights, and it explains the nice guy phenomena, and how really harmful that is for everybody. And I read the first chapter probably twice now, and I'm gonna read it for the 3rd time to make sure I understand. But that's a brilliant insight on the man's psychology and on the changes that have been happening in society, and they form men into pleasers and not being able to be who they really are. And oh my gosh, I might make some series of videos on the insight from this book, but you gotta read it yourself. You know, you can have an audio, like on Audible, you can listen the book, or you can buy an actual, you know, paper version. But don't be shy to invest in yourself, especially with books like this, because it will pay you so many times back. You know, we sometimes have money to go to get a bunch of junk food, but we don't have $15 or $14.99 for Audible monthly fee. Michael, this book, you know what? I have an audio. Let me see. This book is by Glover. Yeah, I will post the name of the book and either the picture or the author. Yeah, it's absolutely brilliant. So, you know, we will have a discussion at our gathering and the Zoom call. By the way, everybody is welcome to join this Zoom call, because later on Zoom calls are kind of, the majority of them going to be just for the, you know, small inner circle, for the VIP, but currently it's open, so everybody is welcome next Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern, and I will post a link, so you're free to join. But it's really like self-work, and it can save a lot of heartbreak and a lot of miserable moments, that we create miserable moments for ourselves. This is the truth. You know, we don't say how we feel, we don't do what we want in life, we're trying to please somebody, and we think that, oh my gosh, you know, people are gonna be so happy because we are nice. But the truth is, you can never make anybody happy if you aren't. Oh my gosh, it's just such a trap. And I absolutely hate nice guy conception. And I would always talk about it, but people would tell me that I'm too straightforward and it doesn't work this way, and that you have to keep the surface. And I hate surface. I think look good on the surface, but inside of it everything is bad. I would rather have everything is bad on the surface, but inside everything is awesome. So yes, I will share the book with you guys, and then the next book we're going to read is The Ways of Superior Man. I've heard a lot about that book, and it's also life-changing. So I want to have all superior men as my followers. So I'm just really admiring the work and the insight and the experiences the authors of this book went through. Were they able to collect, you know, the main misunderstanding in conception of, you know, being happy or having a happy relationship. So, and for me, it's very insightful, because although I work with men, but I am physically proven not to be a man. So for me, you guys still somewhat a mystery. So I love having more insights. So anybody want to say something? Because I'm going to stop. I want to wish you a wonderful day. Let's get outside if you hadn't yet. Let's walk, let's run, let's have barbecue. Let's go on the parks, you know, have lunch with our loved ones. It's a beautiful day. I have some plans today. I'm looking forward. My car has been kind of interesting to me. I think something going on with my vehicle. It's I don't know, there is some disconnect in there, so guys, you must pray for me. I don't know, my car shakes a little bit, like when I start or when I stop on a light, it gives it that shake, and it's so I'm gonna see my mechanic tomorrow morning, but I'm still gonna drive. Hi Jeffrey, happy Father's Day. So don't think, guys, that, you know, while I'm sharing about my vehicle, don't think that my life is perfect, okay? I have struggles. Thank you, guys. Enjoy your Sunday. We will see you soon. By the way, feel free, you know, we can do a Q&A live where you guys can post questions ahead of time, and I can just go through questions on my Facebook Live. I do receive questions on in my messages and email, but those of you guys who attend more often, feel free, if you want to have certain topic for discussion, or you need some insight or advice or anything like that, just feel free to post that. Jeffrey wants first, and another person wants first. I might make a first live on my 4 page. Do you guys follow my 4 page? I made live there one time because I had very strange people coming to that live. So, well, we'll talk about that later. The first, I will have a 4 channel for this fall. I'm too busy right now with the trip, but I will have a 4 channel on 4 and Glam channel on YouTube and Facebook. So thank you guys. Enjoy the day. I'm honored to have you on my page. Happy Father's Day. Embrace your manhood, your masculinity, and be our protectors, be our strong men we always look up to. And we never feel more feminine as around the strong man in charge around us. Thank you.